Have you ever wondered how a small island nation with a population of roughly just the size of one major city could consistently set global trends and inspire movements that ripple across the entire planet? How does a place like Jamaica, with only about 3 million people, manage to have such a colossal and undeniable impact on the world, especially within black culture? It's a question that fascinates many, and today we are diving deep into the heart of this enigma.
I don't care what nobody says. I don't care what nobody says. Jamaica is one of the most influential black countries on this planet Earth. On this planet Earth, hands down, Jamaicans is one of the most influential people on this planet that will stand against anything. I don't care. Back in the day, everyone had to claim to be Jamaican to be accepted. I don't care. Nowadays, everyone's being accepted. Everybody's music is being accepted. Everything's being accepted. But we were standing out when none of us was really accepting. When they weren't even accepting black music, when they weren't even accepting them spaces, we were still standing out there and telling people exactly who we were and what we represent. And that is the reason why we stand as one of the most influential countries on this planet. And I don't care what nobody says, because we're a country of 3 million people. We're a country of 3 million people, and we influence from our lands all the way that way and all the way that way. Okay? So I just want to shout out. I just want to shout out to all my Jamaicans. And I just wanted to shout out to all the people that love Jamaica, because we're one influential motherfucking country and nobody can tell me differently. And I respect my country highly, and I will always talk about my country highly because we're one of the top. And I don't care. The haters can come, but we are one of the most influential countries, and the reason why corporations and brands and everybody will continuously to watch what we're doing year on year on year. Because we set records. Period. Done.
Well, in this video, we're going to unpack the incredible reasons why everyone from major corporations to global trendsetters is constantly watching Jamaica. We'll explore the historical foundations that cemented their influence and the ongoing cultural characteristics that keep them at the forefront of innovation. By the end of this video, you'll understand exactly why Jamaica isn't just a country but a true cultural powerhouse. Before we jump into the video, kindly, if you're fascinated by Jamaica's influence as we are here, kindly hit the like button, share this video with someone who needs to see it, and leave a comment. Tell me what you think below, and by telling us what aspect of Jamaican culture inspires you the most. And if you haven't already subscribed, kindly subscribe and ring that notification bell so you don't miss out on our next deep dive. So, good people, let's get into this. Okay. When we talk about global influence, we often think of massive nations with huge economies or populations, but then there is Jamaica, right? This vibrant island with its relatively small population consistently punches far above its weight. The impact of Jamaican culture, particularly within black culture, is nothing short of extraordinary. Okay, it is a place that continually sets trends and inspires corporations and brands worldwide. Think about it for a moment. How many times have you seen something new emerge in fashion, music, or even language, only to trace its roots back to Jamaica? Many times, of course. This is not just a coincidence. It is the result of a profound and enduring cultural legacy. Okay, let us go back to the historical groundwork which pioneers the authenticity and resilience of Jamaica. And my people, to truly understand Jamaica's impact, we need to look back in time. Imagine a period where black music and black cultural spaces were largely dismissed, marginalized, or simply not widely accepted on a global scale. This was a challenging environment, but it was precisely during this time that Jamaican people stepped forward and boldly and unapologetically put out their art out there. They didn't wait for permission. They proclaimed their identity, what they presented with unwavering conviction. They stood tall, made their voices heard, and demanded recognition when very few others were doing the same. You can imagine about that. This wasn't just about cultural expression. It was an act of profound courage and self-assertion. This pioneering spirit was instrumental in setting the tone for acceptance. Some sources even go ahead and reveal that back in the day, everyone had to claim to be Jamaican in order to be accepted. So you know how big it's that. Like you need to identify yourself with the Jamaican culture before you get a gateway to acceptance and recognition in spaces that were otherwise unwelcoming. It's crazy, guys. So this highlights how crucial they were in paving the way for the global embrace of diverse genres, especially black music. Talk about reggae, talk about rhythms, and the sheer determination and resilience they showed in expressing their identity through their art laid the groundwork for widespread acceptance of diverse music we see today. They didn't follow a path, they created their own path, their own rules, and a vibrant culture that commanded attention even when mainstream acceptance was lacking. Guys, that's marvelous. It's big, it's huge. Jamaica's influence, Jamaican's influence is not just about a historical footnote. It is a living, breathing force. Today, as we speak today, Jamaicans are often described as one of the most influential people on the planet. Go Google about that. Not my words, just go and Google. This ongoing impact is rooted in an unwavering spirit and deep-seated tenacity. They possess a formidable defense and individuality and a sheer tenacity that makes them incredibly resilient. They are not easily swayed and they are absolutely unafraid to be unique. This spirit of resilience and distinctiveness has played a monumental role in shaping their global standing. They are consistently recognized as innovators and creators, fiercely proud of who they are. This bold assertiveness and unique spirit are a cornerstone element of their enduring influence. It's this deep sense of self and their willingness to push boundaries that keeps them relevant year after year. Like every day, every time. They just endure and they keep on being resilient and they keep on winning. Now, despite their small geographical size, Jamaica's influence stretches far beyond its shores, reaching from the island, from the island itself to its vast diaspora across the world. Their culture, their music, their fashion, their language, it all permeates every corner of the globe. You can see echoes of Jamaican style and hear Jamaican rhythms in almost every major city in the world. And here is where it gets truly fascinating. People, Jamaica is consistently setting records, not just in sports, but in cultural impact too. Corporations, brands, and trend forecasters around the globe, they ain't just admirers. They are constant observers. They see what Jamaicans are doing. They continuously watch what Jamaica is doing year after year, year in, year out. Why? Because as many acknowledge, if it's happening in Jamaica, it's often a precursor to what will resonate globally. That is a great statement. People around the world look for them to get inspiration for innovation and what's next to come. This is not just about influence, it's about leading the charge in global trends. And you know that Jamaica is a musical powerhouse. Like it has the reggae legacy. We cannot talk about Jamaica's influence without dedicating a significant portion to its music. especially the reggae culture, the reggae music. It is a powerful example of their pioneering role and unwavering assertion of identity. When black music faced widespread resistance, Jamaican artists were still standing out there, creating their own path, promoting their unique reggae culture, their rhythm culture, their sounds, rhythms, and messages. They were actively promoting and celebrating their art, even in the face of widespread dismissal. The fact that everybody's music is now broadly accepted, it is a testament to the groundwork laid by Jamaican artists and cultural pioneers, because as I've said earlier, it was not easy for you to get your music out there if you're not accepted. They were truly instrumental in paving the way for the global embrace of diverse genres, including black music, through their sheer determination and resilience to express their identity through their art. So let us talk about how Jamaica's bold assertiveness and global acceptance has made them to be one of the most accepted countries in the world. And they have a profound impact on the global acceptance of black expression, especially during challenging times. Even when black music wasn't mainstream, I've said this, and black spaces were marginalized, Jamaican people were boldly and unapologetically proclaiming exactly who they were and what they represented. They stood tall, making their voices heard and demanding recognition when few others were doing the same. So this early assertiveness meant that Jamaican culture was a gateway to certain forms of acceptance and recognition in spaces that were otherwise unwelcoming. This is not just a historical anecdote. It is a foundational truth. Back then, it was said that everyone had to claim to be Jamaican to be accepted. So Jamaica is big. I love Jamaica. If you love Jamaica, hit that like button, share, subscribe. Don't forget to comment, and most importantly, turn on post notifications. And every time I post new videos, you do not get to miss out on my episode. Thank you for watching. Peace out.